Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Karen and this is Let It Be Budgets. If you're new here, I'm a retired nurse on a fixed income. I'm married. My husband has a small business and he gets a varied income and we use a cash envelope budgeting system. Today I'm going to do my penny challenge. I'm going to do it's a weekly check-in, but yet this is still my closeout for my August budget. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with my penny challenge. Oh, I'm also going to do my wallet reset. Okay. So if you hear a mower, I'm sorry. My husband decided he needed to mow. Look at this. I got some brand new coins. I haven't seen, these are the first I've seen of these new ones. So kind of cool. So with my penny challenge, I started this one in October of 24, on October 1st. We just saved change that we receive from getting groceries and such. So there's 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and $1. So I have $4. And 10, 20, 1, 2, 6, 8, 10. So there's 30, 33. So 433. Alright, had to put it on there so I wouldn't forget. Alright, so 433 minus 330. Gives me $1.03. Yep, here we go. Awesome. This is a pretty good size amount for us to have in 1 week. I don't know why we have this much. Okay, it's gonna be loud, sorry. Yay! When this challenge is completed, I figure it'll take me about 3 years, realistically. Might be a little bit more. You'll get $649.80. I like saving coins. They're fun to do. And the tracker is by Hey K Budgets. Okie dokie. Alright. So we'll clear that out. So basically, let's see, everything came in. All of my bills are paid. I was able to have a savings this month of $942. That was my total savings. I was able to pay $400 extra on my debt. Plus, I paid what I spent and what my minimum payment was. Very happy with that. All my bills came in as expected. My gas for 3 months was $111. Next month it should go back down to $84. Yeah. And I had $11.99 rollover for next month. So my budget looks good there. Now with my, this expense tracker is for my variable expenses. I just monitor how much I'm spending so that I try to make sure I don't overspend. So, and on my, I use my calendar for everything. So on the calendar where I have it highlighted green, that means I spent, I didn't have it budgeted for. So I did 3 times this month, which I don't like doing it, but it happens. At least it wasn't excessive. Alrighty. So on my expense tracker, the areas in green are what I use for the credit card. And then whatever I spend, I put over here in a little list. When it's red check marked, and over here, that means I placed the money in the envelope to cover the cost of it. And my total was $222. So what I need to do is this needs to go back to the bank. So I have to make sure I have $222 in here. Okay. Put a little bit of this on to save my fingers because they're so dry. We had to put our heat on. Jeez. It's been cold. It's been like 51 out here in the morning. So there's 50, 100, 150, 90, 210, 20. What? No. 50, 70. That's 100, 150, 70, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20, 22. So 122. So I'm going to put it in here with the money. This is the monies from my envelope, from my savings that need to go back to the bank. So this all goes back to the bank. Alrighty. Okay. So my money is in there. And let's see what else I can do. Alright, so that one's taken care of. And now what I need to do is go through and do my weekly check-in and see how my budget went for my main variable expenses, which is my grocery, my pet, gas, miscellaneous, and eating out. And I do these for 1 month. I figure them out for a month, and I break it down weekly to see what I have left over of what my expenditures were, to see if I need to change anything the way I'm budgeting. So this basically is a big one for me. And how I arrive at these numbers here, to my starting numbers, is from my last starting number, what I spent and what is left over. And that's what's carried down. So let's see. In my groceries, we spent 30. $57 and 14. So we spent 101. So that should leave me $61 left from that. In my pet, we didn't spend anything in pet. We didn't spend anything in gas. So my pet will be $30. My gas, I should have $60 left over. And eating out, we had 50. And we spent 44, so we should have $6 left over in that. And what I'm going to do with my rollover for my eating out is going to my buffer, because I was leaving it in the envelope and then I forgot I had to add it in here. I'm not messing with it. So I'm just going to put it in the buffer. It'll be there. Because the rest of my money from my wallet goes into my rollover, and I do a randomizer with it. And that money goes into sinking funds that I do not put money into each month. Okay. And then that's it. So we had that's it for today. So what we spent this week for total was 101 plus 144. So we spent $145 this week. And for the total spending for the month was 145 plus 376 plus 301 plus 256. That gives me 1,078, which is very good. It's within what it's within the boundaries of what I want to spend. I would like to stay around 1,400 here for my expenses that I budget. So I was well within that, which I'm very happy with. Good, good, good. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and empty out my wallet here. I'm not going to count it today or anything. I'm just going to empty it out. So my groceries money that's left over is going to go there. My eating out, I'm going to take this money and I'm going to put it in my buffer. That way, if we need any extra money for eating out, we have it. Because we like to go out once a week with our friends. Okay, and my pet comes out to go, whatever we have left over goes in the randomizer. The gas, whatever we have left over will go into the randomizer. Alright, my hubs is his personal money. He can do what he wants with it. That doesn't come out. Personal doesn't come out. That's my money. The buffer doesn't come out. And then here's what's left from the miscellaneous. So I thought maybe I should increase my groceries back up again. But I think we're going to be okay with this. We'll see. I won't do any adjustment until after next month and I see how it's going. So the only thing I'm going to do with this is I'm going to just take this money here and add it into my rollover. And then this money here is from what was left over with Save with Judy that I play on Sundays. And that game goes into my 1 month ahead. So we're going to do this. Yay! So I found when I try to do all these together that the recording is just too long. So I'm doing it this way. It seems to be working. So alright, so this is it for my kind of my closeout, my wallet reset, and we're ready to start a new month. So this one is done. I get to bring my new one out. So you guys have a wonderful day. I don't know when I'll do the randomizing, probably tomorrow. So alright, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe and leave me a comment. If you're new here, leave me a comment, subscribe and leave me a comment. And that way I can come and visit you and see what your budgeting routine is. Now mine's very different because I'm retired already. And we're trying to maintain living on just our current income and not go into any of our retirement yet. So, okay, bye-bye guys.